Hello, guys. I just finished my first 5 hours of Paper Mario: The Origami King, and wow. Just wow. I don't even know where to begin. I'm not very far in the game, and I'm sorry if I'm talking kind of quiet because it's late, but I really just had to talk about this game. And I don't do a lot of videos. I was going to do a Persona 5 Royal video when I beat the game. I never did that. But I have to tell you guys this now. If you guys would even consider this video game a JRPG, this is the most unique JRPG I have played ever. Period. Like, even if you're able to consider this JRPG, I don't even consider it a JRPG, I consider it a puzzle game. But overall, I just want to get my thoughts out there, and I want to talk a little bit about the game and why it blows me away. This game is confusing. It's genuinely confusing. I don't know if it's because I just beat my first boss, and that thing was like the most annoying, most confusing thing possible. But when you actually got it, you really got it. You really understood what the game was trying to tell you to do. It doesn't... There's some hand-holding if you pay with coins, but if you don't pay with coins and you just try to figure it out yourself, it's going to be the most frustrating experience. I swear to God. Maybe I'm just stupid. I've literally been telling all my friends I'm stupid. Like, I'm literally stupid. I can't do this combat to save my life. I constantly mess it up. I constantly screw it up, but I'm still having more fun than I've had in any of the Paper Mario games combat. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is the world. How it's all connected in this open world style. Like, there's no map, there's no disconnect from the world. Back in Color Splash, you'd have to go back to Prisma, you had to port Prisma, you had to get a Toad, come back, then Toad would open up the door. It was really, like, just unconnected. This whole game, I don't even notice their levels. I see it as just a world. You go to Peach's castle, some events happen, you're in a forest, you go through the forest, which, let me tell you, the forest was such a good area to start the game off. Such a great area. Reminded me of Zelda. Remains of Peach's castle, and then you go down a sewer, but the sewer's connected to Peach's castle. So you have to complete certain puzzles in other levels to get to the next level, but it doesn't feel like levels. You start noticing, oh, these are kind of like levels. But it's all connected in a way that's just so clever and so good. Like, I'm speechless. And then the bosses come around, where instead of you using just a thing, which, I don't know if you guys know, but in Color Splash and Sticker Star, you would use a thing called a thing. And, yeah, I know it's a really dumb name for it. A thing. And that was an overpowered card that would just one-shot the boss, basically. So if you didn't have that thing, you wouldn't beat the boss. If you didn't have a thing, you just wouldn't progress. You had to get the thing, the proper thing. I'm sorry for saying thing so much, but that's what they're freaking called. They're so stupid. So, like, for example, in Color Splash, you would have to fight a giant flaming guy. Morton, I believe his name was. And you then have to use a thing card, which was a fire extinguisher, to extinguish out the flames. That was it. That was the boss. That was the boss. I'm not even kidding. That was the boss. That was how they did it. It was stupid. It was dumb. It wasn't fun. And now I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant on the other Paper Mario games. They were nothing compared to this game. This game makes you think in the boss fights, makes you feel satisfied for destroying the boss. Like, this game has the writing of those previous games and the soundtrack of those previous games. Also, let me explain. Another thing I want to talk about is, sorry, I'm very lost in this video. The soundtrack, the Red Stream soundtrack in particular, because there are 6 battle themes, I believe, because there's 6 worlds. The Red Stream battle theme is amazing. It's so good. In the way they make it to when you're strategically planning out your puzzle and solving the puzzle, it plays just the bass line of the song, and then it goes to the melody. of the song when you actually figure out the puzzle. It's so cool. And the better you line them up, the more instruments come into the song. It's so clever. It's so good. It's so Nintendo. I don't talk about Paper Mario very much on this channel, but I just gotta tell you, please try this game out. Please, if you're a Paper Mario fan, if you're a video game fan, just try this game out. I really wish Nintendo released some kind of demo so people could feel this game and see how it is, because it's such a treat to play, in my opinion. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys. I'm gonna go back to playing Origami King, and I will probably make a video when I complete it, honestly, and tell you my final thoughts. This is my first impressions of the game. Alright, see ya. Bye.